Good morning, my little lovelies. It's time for another studio vlog. Plan for today is to unbox and sort out all of my new equipment, which I would have been talking about on last week's studio vlog. So yeah, I didn't mention too much about it because I didn't want to jinx it in case it didn't arrive, but that piece of equipment that I was trying to get hold of is here. It's a foiling machine. We're going to test it together because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I also have a brand new printer that I need to use for it. So the printer I've got over there is an inkjet. This one is a laser printer. Now they arrived I think at the end of last week, but I haven't tested them. They've been in quarantine. Everything goes into quarantine for quite a few days with me. I've also received a new exciting delivery, which is for my washi tape Kickstarter, and that is the notepads and planners. So we're gonna look at those together. I've opened the box and had a little peek, but we'll get them out and have a look. My Kickstarter pins from the Kickstarter I ran like in January finally arrived. You've probably already seen. Yesterday I smashed through all of the rewards, got all of the pins in there, got them all shipped out. This is done. I just need them to arrive safely with everyone. I'm so excited for people to have them and get them because it's been such a long time. Bless them, they've all been so patient. And if you are one of my backers from my Kickstarter that I ran back at the beginning of the year for the Butterbeer pins, thank you. You are amazing. I can't believe how supportive they've all been. Like, not just like, oh, okay, it's all right, we understand. Everyone's like, don't worry, it's not your fault. We're totally fine to wait. Thank you so much for your hard work. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so cute. So yeah, thank you if that is one of you guys. But yeah, that's done. Butterbeer pins are here. And what that means is that I can finally put the Butterbeer pins, the Cauldron cupcakes, the earwax pins, and all the holographic Potter stickers in my shop. So I need to get that on the go this week as well, because I think I'm going to launch it Friday or Sunday or something like that. So without further ado, I'm going to crack on, start opening up all this stuff, and I'll show you what we're doing. So this is the foil printer, which I did get out and put up last week. Already got dust and Barney hair on it, of course it does. Haven't plugged it in yet, but this is the foil printer. It's a Mink foil machine thing by Heidi Swap, and it was an absolute pain to get hold of. So if you want one, all I'm gonna say is good luck. I have never set up a laser printer in my life, only ever inkjet, so let's just say I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm already sweating buckets. It was really a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I need to try and fit that on this little shelf. But in case anybody cares what printer I've got, it's got too many numbers, so I'll just show you. I've got a brother one, and it's all of these numbers. You're welcome. Please excuse the carpet that has not been hoovered. Thank you. Okay, everything's plugged in. The printer is on and alive. I'm just trying to, oh, my fan's on, sorry, that's probably really loud. It's not even pointing at me. No, I can't get it to point at me because I've had to move, I've had to unplug every single machine, piece of equipment, plug everything and jiggle it all around. I've had to get a new extension cable thing to plug everything in. Because I've now got two printers, a Cricut, that foil machine, I've got my, what's it called? Oil, diffuser, no, is it? Thing. Oh my God, what is it called? Is it a diffuser? Humidifier thing? The thing you put oil in and you know, water and it smells nice, that thing. Salt lamp, PC, fan, camera battery charger. The aim is to not have to keep unplugging things and swapping things every time I want to use something. So in theory I've got enough plugs for everything now, but that is still not reaching. They've both got really short cables. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just really hot and I need to move my fan and try and sort it out so I can actually have it angled towards me. Oh my god, it's such a mess in here, help me! It's still not done. I need to set up the Wi-Fi. The problem is that I don't know our Wi-Fi password and I don't know where it is. Paul's not here, he's had to pop into the office. So until I know what the Wi-Fi password is, I can't set it up. And I have no idea if this is going to be good enough until I test it. And it cost me a lot more than it should have done, so yeah. I am so hot that it's making me feel sick, so I'm going to switch you guys off and just chill for a minute. Okay, I've cooled down a little bit. I don't really remember where we got to because I was just so hot and feeling so sicky that I was just like, I've just got to turn this off and have a break. So the printer is working. I did some test prints just on pieces of paper. I'm trying to work out like which way round and upside down the paper has to be if I wanted to print that kind of stuff. I've just printed this off as a little test. It's not a great quality thing, it was just my logo. I was just like, yeah, let's go with that. The foil machine has just beeped, which means it's ready, but I have had a bit of an issue with placement. So, for example, to print things like that card, it has to go through the manual feed slot here and it comes out the back, which means I can't have the printer this way round. This also needs a lot of room, so because the paper needs to go in the front and out the back. Oh my god, this is really stinky and really warm. Let me move that cable. Yeah, it needs room to feed through and come out the back. So let's test it. I think I'll just have to switch it around every time I want to use it. I don't know, let's do it. So this is the test foil that kind of comes with it. I'm going to use this. Oh no, disaster. Let's get some scissors. I'm just going to use the rubbish bit that I just crinkled up. Right, stick that on there. It might come out a bit crinkly because it was crinkly, but it's just a test. Let's go. I have no idea if I've put it on the right heat setting. I mean, I did look at the little booklet and it said for thick paper to do number 3. Cardstock was number 4, but I just thought I'd test it on number 3 first. This is only cheap, crappy card, so I don't expect it to come out looking amazing. I was excited, I've wanted one of these for so long. Oh, are we done? Are we done? Yeah, we're done. So, oh, okay, the paper. I was kind of thinking the foil, I don't want to put it off too quickly, you see. Oh my god! Look! It's pretty! There's no little missed bits or anything. Oh my god! I bought some holographic foil. Of course I did, it's me. Hollow is life. So I've also got coming in the post some sticker paper which works with laser printers, so hopefully we can put them through that and we can have foily stickers. But for the moment I can't do that because my sticker paper is only for inkjet. I'm so happy. I know that was a huge piece of card for a very small amount of foil testing, but it's what it is. I was just excited to do it. I'm just gonna revel in the excitement for a little while and then I'm gonna show you my planners that have arrived. Like, it's all going on. Okay, so first up is our little plants planner. So they look much better in real life. On camera they don't look that nice. So it's going to be difficult to get photos. I think it's just because I'm by the window. They look a bit pasty. It's really thick paper. It's really nice actually. All of them are on recycled paper, so I really wanted to be as eco-friendly as possible. So yeah, they're all recycled paper. So they've got the days of the week, and then you've got a little note section here, and then a little blank section so you can fill out what you want. It could be like a habit tracker, or I don't know, doodles or to-do list, whatever you want goes in there. And then we've got our little fruity notepad. So this is A5 again, it's on the same paper, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it is dotted. And then we've got the fruity desk planner, so it's all the same as the plant one with regards to the layout, but it's got all the little fruity designs on the background and the cheeky little nook leaf, a little apple, peach and some cherries. Another notepad, and this is the herb witch one. So it's purple, it's a pale purple, and it's got like all these little details around on the background and some lavender. So this was the most popular notepad. This is the planner, and this was the most popular planner as well. People are loving the herb witch. So you've got a nice little bunch of sage and a little bottle of herbs and some more lavender. And yeah, in the background you can see you've got all the little herby details and moons and things like that, and I think it's my favourite as well. One thing I will say is that when I printed out the test versions on my printer, mine were a little bit more saturated, so my test sheet is on top. The colour is a little paler on the actual printed ones. Yeah, the colours are a little bit paler. Let me compare the fruity one. The actual final version is a little paler, but personally I still really like them. I think they turned out really, really cute. I can't wait to photograph them, because on this camera, in this light, they don't look great. I now need to find somewhere for these to live, because they don't have a home. And as you can see, that's quite a lot of stock. Okay, not only is my room now tidy, it's tidier than it was before. Check me out trying to be sassy. Not good at sassy. I think I'm gonna have a little break. My hands are ridiculously sore and dry. I can't remember whether I've mentioned it before, probably have. I get really dry hands, and like I really struggle when I'm packing pins, so I actually like when I'm putting all the pins on the backing cards, I use gloves quite often to protect my hands, because I think it's the like packing dust basically, and so I've just been pulling stuff out boxes, and my hands have just gone like super dry and really, really sore. So I'm gonna go wash my hands, get all the dust off, put some nice moisturising hand cream on. The printer's back front ways, and I think I'm just gonna switch it around when I want to use it, because I just can't deal with it being sideways. I really need some new storage. I've got like 1,500 washi tape that are being made at the moment. Nowhere to put them. I want closed storage ideally, and there's just nowhere else in here to put anything. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go have a break. Let's do lunch. I've just had to tear myself away from downstairs because Paul is playing some absolute banging tunes, and I literally didn't want to leave. Literally just had a little dance party in the lounge. I am so hot. It's way too hot to be dancing, but I did it anyway. Ran into a bit of a problem. I've done the photography for my butterbeer pins and notepads, and now I've looked at the packaging with, you know, potentially putting little stickers on. I don't think it's going to work. For starters, the A4 pad doesn't fit in the plastic kind of wallets that I've already got. I'm guessing they are A4 size and not C4. So for starters, I'd need to get more of those, which is fine, I can do that. However, I do have C5, so I've tested the notepad in one, and it doesn't look professional. It looks really messy. In fact, I don't like it at all. I don't really want to use plastic, even though they are biodegradable. I still don't really want to use plastic. I'm trying to avoid it as much as I can. Yeah, so I think I need to go back to the drawing board. So I did think about belly bands to go around the outside, but I would need to find a printing company that can do them big enough. I don't know. I need to have a proper planning session on that. I'm going to show you what the little A5 notepads look like in the plastic. I haven't sealed it up, so they're not completely neat, but I don't like them. They don't look nice at all, so let me show you. So this is them. I've just plonked that on top. It would have either been something, obviously that's the weekly planner one, but you get the idea. It would either be something like that or like a nice round sticker in the middle. But I just don't like how it looks in the plastic. It's baggy, it doesn't look nice. It also took me so long to get it in because the pads are glued along the top. The glue was like causing some friction against the plastic. Yeah, trying to get it in the cellophane sleeve just took too long. So back to the drawing board, unfortunately, which means all of the work I put into these little stickers was a waste of time. Cool. Good morning, my little lovelies. I have quite a few things to do today. First things first is a Patreon session. So I need to film this month's Q&A video. And I also need to plan some new rewards for Patreon. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen about it. But I am hopefully planning to do some goodie boxes. So I've got a Patreon session. I want to do some more foiling testing and talk you through what I've done. I've got orders and I need to list all of my wizarding treats stuff. So the butterbeer pins, all the other pins, the key rings, holographic stickers, I need to get them listed because they are launching definitely on Friday. So that's where I'm at. I'm not sure how much there will be to show you, but I'm gonna get cracking, so goodbye. Okay, so I have finished filming and editing my Q&A. I'm just about to upload that to Patreon, ready for tomorrow. And I have done the Patreon goodie box planning session. I'm so excited. Right, so I will let you know kind of what I'm thinking. So it would be a bi-monthly goodie box because when I did goodie boxes last time, I really struggled with the time element. It took me a long time to design the products and make them every month. So that's why I would be looking at bi-monthly. So every other month you'd get a box and you basically pay probably around $15 a month, and probably a portion of that would go towards your monthly subscription to Patreon, where you get things like podcasts, tutorials, exclusive studio vlogs, things like that. And then a portion of the money would be put aside towards the goodie box. And then the next month, the same thing would happen again. And then those 2 months of kind of funds that have been put aside, that would pay for your goodie box. And in the goodie box, I would be looking at doing things like art prints, foil art prints, stickers, sticker packs, sticker sheets, maybe little printed kind of, I don't know, A5 planning sheets and things like that to begin with. If I got enough patrons, then I would look at outsourcing and getting my products manufactured. So you would get things like bookmarks, postcards. Oh, I'd also like to potentially put little things like cute gel pens in, or like paper clips, like cute little paper clips, things like that, like a stationery item each month as well. I'd probably put around 5 products in each time I do a goodie box. It's something that it's been eating me up inside. I used to do the goodie boxes and then I had to cancel them because they took too much work, and not too much work, they just took too much time, and also the amount of products that I could supply. There's a very noisy pigeon outside, sorry. The amount of products or range of products I could provide was quite limited, because a lot of these places where you get stuff manufactured, there's either a minimum order quantity, or if you only order a small amount, it works out really expensive. Not doing the goodie boxes, I've really been struggling with it, because ever since I started my Patreon, my vision was to help myself grow, give support to other people, and provide little physical goodies for you guys. And not being able to do that has really been kind of gnawing away at me. So that is why I've been looking into reintroducing goodie boxes. And I've done a little plan. I've worked out what products I can do at home in case there's only a handful of people. And I've worked out what products I can get manufactured in case there are enough people. And we're not talking loads of people, so hopefully it wouldn't take too long to get to the stage where I could add some extra things in. But it would vary each month, like the items that you got, to try and keep it fresh. And you get a box every other month. So I think I'm gonna launch it for the 1st of August. There may be limited slots. So if you want to join up and get yourself a goodie box, then have a look on the 1st of August, because if I've only got limited slots, I don't know whether they'll go really quickly. They might not go at all, I don't know. I'll leave a link in the description to my Patreon. So I'm actually really excited about that. So the first box would be going out at the end of September. So it's a little while to wait, but hopefully it'll be totally worth it. I am gonna list some products on my websites now, so that's quite boring and I won't show you. Right, my little chickadees. Done my orders, I have planned the Patreon boxes, I've put the listings on, I've done my Q&A video. Now it's time to do some more foil print testing. So I will show you what I'm gonna do. So here I've got 2 prints, and I have got the main layers that I'm gonna print out on my normal art print printer, and then I'm gonna have the stars, and I've added some stars to this in foil printing. So in theory, I'm going to print out this layer on my normal printer, and then these layers on the laser printer over the top, and then we will foil them. I have no idea if this is going to work. I have no idea if my paper works with a laser printer, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay, so while that's printing, it's probably going to be very noisy, but I do think I'm going to have issues with this because of the placement. I print borderless through Photoshop, and it automatically like expands the illustration so that there's no border. I think the issue I'm going to have is because I've got 2 different printers. I think their borderless are going to be slightly different to each other, and I think it's going to shove the positioning out of the stars, which is why testing is so important with things like this. I should probably use rubbish paper, but here I am using my archival quality paper for a test, mainly because I want to know whether foil even works on that paper. Now, one thing I will say is that for print settings and foiling settings and things like that, I don't want to advise you because I have no idea what I'm doing. It's all very new. My print settings took me a long time to work out what they needed to be to get good quality prints. A lot of it is to do with the printer and the inks I use, and also the paper quality as well is really important. So yeah, I can't tell you, oh yeah, I use this setting, blah blah blah, because I've actually set them all up custom to me, and what works for me won't necessarily work for you. The foil settings, just picking a number. No, you get a booklet with the foil machine that tells you kind of what number it should be on depending on your paper type, and that worked fine for me yesterday. And laser printer settings, I have no clue, so I can't really help you on that, sorry. But I'll show you the process in case you are thinking of getting into foiling yourself, and we can go on this journey together. Okay, so I've had to turn the brightness down quite a lot to show you, but this is the art print without the areas that are going to be foiled. So now I am going to print out just the black stars, not the image underneath, just the black stars on my laser printer. We have an issue. It's all backwards. It doesn't make logical sense. The way that you're supposed to feed the paper into the printer just doesn't make sense. So unfortunately it means that it is upside down, the stars are in the wrong place and of the wrong illustration. However, rather than throw it away, I am going to just test a little bit of foil. I'll use the gold foil rather than this holographic stuff I got so that I don't waste it. It did cut it off. It cut the stars off. That bit's uncovered a little bit, but you know what? It's a test, so let's do this. Moment of truth. There are quite a few black dots. I might need to go a bit warmer. Let's try again. Annoyingly, this printer keeps getting a paper jam. The paper's going through a manual feed, so it's not jammed. And basically it wants me to take out the drum, which I try and do. Take out the drum. There's no paper jammed because Here's the paper, it's not jammed. Still thinks it has a paper jam. It's quite annoying. The only way to do it is to basically cancel the job, print it again. Right, let's try this again. Maybe I'm not putting the paper in enough, or I'm putting it in too far, or I need to hold it. Another jam. It's not jammed because it's in my hand. And the paper and card comes out of this quite, oh, it's happening. Comes out quite bent, which is something I've noticed. So I need to see whether I can flatten it quickly or it stays like that. Guys. I think I just got so distracted with the fact that it was jammed that I put it in the wrong way. Right, so right side first, face up, jam. You don't want to watch me feeding paper through a printer 50 times in a row, do you? Oh, look, another jam. Oh my God. Someone said no. This printer, if it carries on doing this, going back. Okay, I've switched the foil machine off because it's just getting too hot in here. So the stars on this side pretty much work. I'm struggling to get you in focus. We have holographic foil on this side. Basically, there's a couple of little black marks. You might be able to see them on screen. This one, there's lots of black marks, which is interesting considering the fact that they were both the same foil on the same piece of paper. I don't even know what you can see from here. It's too damn shiny, that's what it is. More testing is needed. One of my lovely Instagram followers said that if I get any issues with it, there are some things that I can do to try and avoid the black marks. I can't remember off the top of my head what they are, but I will have a little look and test them out. I'm so hot, it is so hot with that foil machine. Honestly, it's like having a radiator on in the middle of summer. I'm done. So I'm going to stop working for today and go and have some dinner. Good morning, my little jelly beans. I gave up with the foil testing last night because I was just getting really frustrated with it. I can't even remember how much I filmed. I don't know if I'm going to do any more testing today. I'm feeling quite sleepy. I think I'm gonna sort through some Kickstarter responses, queries and invoices for the washi Kickstarter. I think I'm going to work on the packaging for the notepads. So what I'm thinking is belly bands. Now, I use belly bands for my tote bags. I know it's so bright, you're not gonna see it, but it's printed. I'm basically thinking of getting some of them printed. Now, because of the A4 pad being the size it is, I've had to get a bespoke quote, and it's a lot more expensive than me printing out stickers at home. I was expecting to spend about £15 on the packaging. Okay, so in comparison, it's now going to cost me about £65 for the packaging. So it's like £50 more expensive, which means that it might drive the prices up on these for my website. It's a little bit frustrating. I just can't really think of any other way to do it. I'm not sure, but if I go ahead with these belly bands, I need to design them. I need to do Kickstarter stuff, banging on the desk like you can hear what I'm saying. And I need to create some kind of promo image for my Moon Mail Patreon boxes. I have communicated it out on Patreon to my existing patrons to let them know that on the 1st of August there will be a new tier for the Moon Mail goodie boxes. Now, it probably works out that people are going to pay around $10 for the box after you take off the money for the rest of the rewards on Patreon, and they're probably going to get about $20 worth of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to work on some promo images for that, and I think I'm going to edit this vlog, to be honest. I know it's Thursday, I know it's a bit early, but like I said, I'm feeling quite tired, so I might just have a bit of a chilled one. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you guys are amazing. I also want to give a special thanks to my patrons who help me make these videos. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, that would be amazing. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.